Welcome back to the one person who watches all my videos at the moment. My name is Craig, and I want to show you, or at least document, as much for myself as for anyone else, but this is a special, unique guitar. It's a Dreadnaught. Sitka spruce top, and it has Tasmanian Blackheart sassafras back and sides. Sitka spruce top has ebony bridge on this one, bleached bone bridge pins and saddle. It has, try not to get the shadow in here, it has gold fret wire, ebony inlays. You have a abalone, well, not ebony inlays, these are abalone inlays. We have a flame color top there and abalone truss rod cover. Sides, Blackheart sassafras, nothing extraordinary there. And we'll go this way. We have Goto 510 tuners. This one has a walnut streak through there. Now back in episode 14, I think it was, of the spooky guitar build, at the end of that video I showed you what this looked like using some propanol just to spray it and have a bit of an idea what it looked like, and it did not show any of the chatoyance that now has. Once I sprayed this, where I thought it was just plain wood, it came alive. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's incredible. I have seen all sorts of wood, from the tree mahogany on the back of guitars, and to a large range of woods, and there have been some really nice woods. But to me, for natural beauty, this is the best back that I've ever seen on a guitar. And I'll try and show you some of it. Whether you'll see it or not, I don't know. You've got to get in the right light. It's easy to do when you're in person, but with the camera, I don't know. Now I call this one the Hummingbird. I was going to call it the Eagle, but it isn't really an eagle's type of pattern here. That beak there is not a carnivorous kind of beak. It's more of a honey eater type of beak. So I call it the Hummingbird, even though Gibson has got the name. All they have is I think it's just the pick guard that has the Hummingbird on it. Nothing to do with the wood. But this one, I'll just try and show you some parts. You can see this is white sort of colouring, or lighter colour, and it's a little bit darker over here. When you move it around, you'll start to see some flame here. But that was white a minute ago is now the dark colour, and that's gone to the lighter colour over here. And it does that up and down, all up and down that part there. Now when you get to this part, I noted this in that episode 14, that you have these sort of rings or sound waves coming out of the bird. When you move it up like that, they disappear. And you'll see that there's flame along there as well. But you move it back this way, those rings come back again. And it's the same all the way through. Everything on the whole of this back. You look at around the eye over here, and when you go from side to side, you'll start to see all the flame that appears around here and underneath the eye and above there as well. Back to here, the same occurs around here. There's flame all through there. Even over here, it looks pretty plain, but you go from side to side, you'll see flame all through here as well, and at the back. And it just happens all over the back of this guitar. It's just incredible to watch in person. If my cousin doesn't like the sound of this one, he can just turn it around, hang it on the wall, and in the right light you can just rock your head backwards and forwards and you'll be mesmerised by it. I think it's just incredible. As I say, you can't really see it so well with this camera. It's too hard to get the angles for it, but in real person, in real life, I've just never seen anything like it. It's the best back I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of guitars, many, many thousands. So this is the Hummingbird, the Craig Williams Hummingbird, and it deserves to be a hummingbird, this one. Not like the Gibson one, just a pickguard with a etched picture on it. When you look at it from afar, it almost looks like it's winking at you. I can't really capture that, but just amazing. And this is just a naturally occurring piece of wood. I had no idea that it had this sort of level of chatoyance when I first saw it. Only after I sprayed it with nitro did it come alive. So I don't know if you're impressed, but I certainly am. There's even a little bit of flame around the side on some of this wood as well. I don't know if you're able to pick it up, but there's flame there as well. But nothing like the back. The back is incredible. Okay, let's see how this hummingbird sounds. Very long sustain. A lot of overtones in this one. Especially in the mids. There's a reasonable amount of bass there. There's reasonable harmonics up there too. Yes, this one's noticeably louder than the other one. Of course, it's a Dreadnaught. Okay, that's the hummingbird. Thank you for watching. See you next time.